Hey, dolls and gents, welcome back. It is early morn. There's no face glam going on. There's nowhere to go anyway, so you know when this is being recorded. But someone had asked me to do a video on places that you can work with long nails. Now, I don't think that there's any place that you can't work with long nails except for probably some of the medical field. See, the problem with long nails is it's almost like being African American or being disabled or being or looking different, is that you get basically judged on that by other people. There's nothing you can't do. If you're what people don't understand, and here's the basic concept to it that I wish people would understand. What stresses me out about people is how simple-minded they are. And I'm talking about just people in general, because if you are wearing them, then you are able to do whatever you need to do. Let's understand that. Let's put that out in the atmosphere, because for some reason, I don't understand. And I used to tell people this. They used to be like, well, how do you button your shirt? And I used to be like, if I couldn't button my shirt, then I would cut them off. If I couldn't function, I would cut them off. Who walks around with something on them that handicaps them or keeps them from doing what they need to do? Who does that? Like, I don't understand the simple-minded people. These are the people that are stuck where they are because you're simple-minded. If I couldn't do anything, I wouldn't wear them. And that's why you have some people that have long nails and some people that don't. If you try it and it's not for you, then you're going to cut them down, or you're going to cut them off, or you're going to say, I just cannot do it. If you can do it, then you can do it. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know if I'm making any sense, but the questions that I've gotten over the years to me about my nails when I'm out and about, oh my God, how do you button your pants? Oh my God, how do you write? How do I write? Like, literally, people have asked me, how do I write? How do I write? Are you freaking serious right now? Like, if I need to write to get through life. I literally need to be able to write to get through life, people. So if I couldn't write, then I wouldn't have, you can easily cut them off. Never mind. All right. So what kind of jobs can you get with long nails? First, I'm going to start off with the jobs that I've had. To me, like I said, there's not a job that you can't get. The only field you may be restricted in is the medical field, and not even wholeheartedly. But because you have to draw blood and do enemas and whatever else it is y'all do out there, God bless you. I have a sister that's a nurse, so God bless our medical field, because I couldn't do it. I went to school for home health aid. Yes, I had long nails when I was a home health aide, but I did not take the phlebotomy part. Me and my sister tag teamed. My sister had the phlebotomy, however you say it, license part, and I didn't. So we used to tag team our customers. I would do the home health aid part and the cleaning and the washing and all that, and she would come and do the vitals and the drawing of blood and all of that stuff. So you can do that as well. I don't know about now, but back then I did, and I had nails. So I wouldn't even say not even the medical field, because before everything got closed, when I took my husband to the dentist, I don't know why this eye is bothering me today. The girl that checked us out, the girl behind the desk that checked us out, had lime green nails. And they were just about as long as mine, if not the same length. And that was at the dentist's office in 2020. Also, when my nephew was in the ATV accident last year, and he was in trauma, and we were at the hospital literally every day for over a month. I'm just a noticeable person, but I noticed walking through the hallways that some of the girls had nails, and they may not have been long, but they had nails, polished nails. And I called my sister that's a nurse, because my sister cannot wear nails or polish. And I was like, girl, guess what? When you get into town for nephew, these girls out here got nails on, And she was like, yeah, sis, that's what I was trying to tell you. My sister is a neonatal nurse for preemies, for babies. She delivers and she does the babies. So she was like, what I do, I can't have them. But there are people in hospitals and in doctors' offices with nails, or that can have the polish, or that can have the nails. So it's not restricted. You just got to figure out what you want to do and how you want to do it. Me, I've always been in the business world, in the corporate field. I've never been discriminated against with my nails, except for that one doctor's office that I went to that I told y'all about, that I did the video about, the Chinese lady. But I have worked for government all my life. Yeah, pretty much all my life and all my kids' life. So I've worked in the office, government, customer service, on the phones, cashiering, money, billing. That's where I've been. My part-time jobs, because sometimes, especially when I was single or back in the day, I used to have a part-time, especially around the holiday time, so I can get my kids what they needed or wanted for Christmas. So part-time, I've been at JCPenney, Auntie Annie's Pretzel Place, if you know about the pretzel place in the mall, Winn-Dixie. I've been at DirecTV, which is customer service and on the phones. Where else have I been? I've done dispatch, emergency dispatch, and then just like dispatch for a cable company, like just calling the guys out to go to the cable company and see where they are and what they're doing. Where else have I been? A medical billing. I've done medical billing for a hospital. I also did for that same hospital, and I couldn't take it, and that's how I know it wasn't for me. I did the emergency room. Just the emergency room checking you in. A temp agency sent me to the hospital to do check-in, emergency room. Boo-boo. I ain't the blood type of girl, so that didn't last long. So I switched from the emergency room to, what is it called? Oncology? What is it called? I switched to downstairs scheduling patients in and out for their colonoscopies and all that kind of stuff. Scheduling you and checking you in for that, inpatient, outpatient. I switched to that. Then I switched over to the medical billing office, where I didn't see people at all. I was just in the medical billing collections part of it. So I have been a lot of places, but I have seen a lot of things too. There is no restriction, really. If you can do the job and get in there and show them that you can do the job, then you can work. My kid's aftercare teacher for years, aftercare teacher, and the person that you paid the money to, and she was in the office, hers curled around. I'm not gonna say her name, but hers curled around, and we bumped into her when we moved back into town. We bumped into her in the mall, and she has one hand still long and one hand short, but she's still wearing them. But she's the aftercare teacher at the facility for my kids. So I have seen long nail divas everywhere, and I have seen. There's one girl that I follow on Instagram, and I think she follows me here on YouTube too. She's the security, like when you go into a development to go visit somebody. She does security. I see her security, and I see her sitting in the thing, so I know she's security. But I have seen long nail divas everywhere. Everywhere. If you can do it, you can do it. I've seen girls at Walmart. You walk into Walmart, you see girls with nails. You know, I mean, anywhere. And it's not to say you can't be a professional, because like I said, I've been in the government sector and still am for over 20 years. You know, so it's not to say that you can't get professional. I know, I don't know if y'all still follow her, but, and I never say her name right, but the girl, Django 666, is that still her name? Because she worked for a city or governmental municipality, and her nails were way longer than mine. Now, she did cut them down to get a promotion, and that must have been a real good promotion. She still has nails. They're not as long, but she did cut them down for a promotion. You may run into that too, and I tell y'all that all the time. When you get ready to start a job, cut them down to like the regular size, like average size, and then extend them back out. Like, usually after my probationary period and after I've been there and I really showed my butt, like I went in there and kicked butt and let y'all know this what you want, then I will extend them back out. You guys have seen me do that before. And that is called carpal tunnel from years of typing. Oh, goodness. But yes, I can type my behind off, okay? I mean, I can type my behind off. So I can get into a job and I can really show them what I'm all about, and it's nothing they can do. It's nothing they can do. And after my probationary period, there's definitely nothing you can do. Now, don't go in there with these 9-inch long nails on day one and you can't do nothing. The reason I go lower when I start a job is so I can get familiar with what I'm doing. I need to get familiar with their keyboard. I need to get familiar with their register. Phones ain't a big deal. I can answer a phone and pick up a phone. But I need to get familiar with my surroundings. And then once I get familiar with my surroundings, you can hang it up. You can hang it up. I did that video before and told y'all not all keyboards is the same. And if you're working with stilettos, it's harder. My daughter's a social worker. She has long nails. She can do that. She just out in the field checking on people, writing up her stuff. She do have to type up reports, but she can type her behind off too. But she wore stilettos for about 6 months and she was like, "Ma, I can't do this stiletto. I gotta go square. It's slowing me down." Slows me down too. The longer your nails are, stiletto will slow you down. Because think about it. Keyboards, laptops, and stuff, the keys are square. And so what I noticed, as fast as I type, when I do stiletto, it'll slip off the keyboard. And I was even thinking about, like, I don't think you don't use your pinky as much. I don't think I use my pinky as much, but I was even thinking about pointing out my pinky nail. You know how some people have a bunch of square nails and one like stiletto nail? I was thinking about doing that as well, either for my pinky or my thumbs, but I do use my thumbs a lot on the keyboard, and just doing that. And I might do that the next time I do my nails. Hopefully I don't jack it up, because if I jack it up, just know. But yeah, so just to answer the question of what someone asked me to do the video about, you can work anywhere. Stop selling yourself short. A lot of times you don't have confidence in yourself. I have confidence in myself because I've been doing this and I does this, okay? But have confidence in yourself and do what you need to do. If you have long nails and you want to go for a job, go for it. Go for it. Okay? Go for it. You know, but anybody else who long nail divas, I want to know where y'all work at. Not where y'all work at, because nobody's stalking y'all, but where do you work at, like customer service? You could say Walmart, because we probably won't be able to find out what Walmart you're at. I don't want nobody to stalk you, but I want to know where you ladies work at. Even if your nails are not as long as mine, or what you do. Tell me what you do. If you don't want to say where you work at, tell me what you do. I would love to know and conversate with you guys about that. So thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next video.